Hey guys, welcome back to Biosys and Abandonware Adventures! And we are jumping back into Biosys. Let's go right here. Did we get our energy back? We did. Let's drop the sleeping bag. No need to bring that to where we're going. We are hungry. Let's eat this Brazil nut. Let's eat this orange. Alright. Now, it is just about dawn, which is perfect. And we're gonna head to... Well, in the last part, we managed to dream up the password for the ocean biome, which was reside. And we went to the ocean biome, and there is a place to fill oxygen there. But we don't have any tank to fill oxygen with. So we're now going back to the evolution biome to see if we've missed anything. And this time around, we're better equipped. Let's head down here. Out of the rainforest biome, head this way, and from about here, I'm gonna put on the oxygen mask. There we go. So we are now at least temporarily immune to getting affected by all this smoke. Now, considering those synths, like follow this swerving tree here. Considering the synths like CO2, I'm wondering why they aren't here. Alright, so we put out all the fires from over there, so that's good. So now we need to look for something we've missed. So let's be a bit more careful this time around. We got water, we checked up there, but there was nothing up here. Right? That's hit the sprinklers, we're burning up in here. Okay, why is that hallucination here, of all places? I don't see any sprinklers. Right? Alright, the smoke blocks the sun rays so they can't photosynthesize. Yeah. Minia. That's probably why. Good thinking. Let's keep looking. Now, we did drop a bunch of stuff in that work shack. So let's... Now that we can breathe properly, let's properly go through all of this. So, we have this letter. Russell's memo, Sam Devlin, Club Eden, yeah. So we don't need that. Didn't we drop a bunch of stuff here? Or did we not? No? There's nothing... We didn't leave anything here. Okay. So these are the computers. Yeah, we pretty much skimmed through all of this before. There's nothing else, though. There was this. Missing equipment. Crowbar, poncho, air mask. Okay, crowbar would be useful. I don't know what a poncho would be used for. New O2 cylinder needed for the torch. Yeah. New O2 cylinder needed for the torch. How do I get a new O2 cylinder? Alright, it's nice that there are things that are confirming what I need. So we came from there. There's the bar, and I guess we could check over there again. Let's check here. So this is Adam's Rib. It's a restaurant, I think. Now, from what I recall, I didn't get anything from here. Like, there was water, but... There's water to drink. Dragons on the wall. But there's really nothing here. I'm just sort of scanning the environment. That's where we came from? Yeah. So there's nothing here but water. Okay, that's kind of strange. These dragons must be something, right? Take the old tank and fill it up. I'm not sure if you can carry it, because it's not a small tank, it's like a big tank thing. Alright, well let's check the Now, I did say that if I drank alcohol in front of those... Oh, right, there's the dead guy. If I drank alcohol in front of those dragons, it might have affected us in some way. And there is a stash of alcohol up there, because they were having a party. Now, this guy... Not strong enough to lift this. But we can interact with it. So do we need like the crowbar to lift it, or not strong enough to lift it? Hard hats must be worn at all times. Drinking alcohol wouldn't make us stronger, right? I mean, because here we've got this bottle of champagne. We do have adrenaline. I'm gonna save right here. Let's just overwrite this one right at the top. I don't know what this is gonna do, but adrenaline makes you stronger, right? Well, that works. Crowbar. Okay. Is that it? Just the crowbar? Sorry, dead guy, but I guess that's all we needed you for. Huh. Drugs. They work. No, don't do drugs. Only when you're in a life and death situation like Alan Russell here. Do I want to go out that way? I sort of briefly explored out that way, but there wasn't anything there. Right? Well, let's save again. Let's just take this one. Let's go out there and see if I missed anything. There's rain stuff. What's this? Oh, a thermal... Oh, it's a dead guy. Right, a thermal poncho. And a letter. That's all on you? Okay. Well, let's check this letter. Club Eden? What? Jack Masters Resort Designer. We are in serious trouble up here. We've had a memo from Abel, and he doesn't want to believe it, but I'm telling you there is something in this bubble trying to kill us. I heard Scally's screams before he vanished. God knows what happened to the poor guy. You've got to try and get Subtech to cancel the contracts. We should never have agreed to be sealed in until completion. They've got to let us out now, Jack. Otherwise, we've all had it. I hope you can help. Dave Carter. 24 December 2007. So all of this happened like really like just before the game started. We started in 2007. Alright, but we don't need to hold on to this letter, do we? We'll stash it anyway, just in case. We're still on adrenaline. And we also got this thermal poncho, which I don't know what it's gonna do. Can I put it on? I guess it keeps us warm when we're cold. I guess. It's worth saving. Oh, you can't see anything. So where did we come from? From there. Alright, we're gonna have another look around. See if we missed anything. So this is the elevator down. There's the cliff up there. So we just came from here, and we can go there. So we can go along the cliff. Now, is there anything else we're missing here? Any more dead bodies? Can't climb up this cliff. Huh. And there's actually some green stuff around here. There's some moss that survived. Okay. I don't see anything that I'm missing. We came from there. We can walk there. So there's just these 3 locations. So we're back here with the dead guy. Yeah, okay. So I don't think we need to go on that walk, because we're low on energy. Let's reload. We're 80% completed. Alright, this thermal poncho is making things hard to see with the oxygen mask as well. So we have a crowbar. That must unlock something, right? I've now thoroughly gone through everything, and all I've gotten is a crowbar. There's nothing on this screen, right? This is just history? Yeah, it's just history. I sort of read through that before. I got the thermal poncho as well, I guess. And another letter, which is just sort of reconfirming what I already know. Let's check back here. So this is the oxygen tank. I left a few things here. That's H2O. We've got these infrared goggles we could bring back with us. What else did we drop here? That's a letter. We can stash the pamphlet again. What's this? The memo, we don't need that. Club Eden blueprint, we'll keep that. And the motion tracker. I can't carry anymore. Or maybe I shouldn't be grabbing all this stuff. What is this letter? Oh, right, this. Jack Masters, Dave Carter. Club Eden Suite Biosphere 4. No, I don't need this, do I? I don't need the motion tracker, really. So this is the thing. No oxygen. Oxygen mask half full. I can't... No, I can't use it on this thing. It just equips. Because this is the door that we need to get through. Warning high voltage. Huh. Well, we have a crowbar. We could head back, I guess. There is that padlocked room in the command center. Let's head back this way. Carrying too much to walk. Can I take this off? Eat one of those. Gets us back to the clean side. And we're out of energy again. If I... It's so hard to keep our energy up. I don't want to use my adrenaline. The coffee is also limited. Let me just experiment with energy a little bit. So we are 80% complete. If I rest, that doesn't do much at all. That just makes things worse. Try using the crowbar on the door in the command center to smash the locked door to the lab. Yeah, that might work. Lullaby. Let's go try that. But for now, we need to get home. All this new equipment is rather heavy. We're hungry, so we could eat this. Eat the oranges. That drops how much we're carrying. And we could eat the guarana again, I guess. But we have enough energy to keep moving. That's a synth. Let's... The synth blocks your path. Let's keep going. That's what those guaranas are for. Alright. We got a crowbar. Let's head to the command center then. Let's lift the pod. So the thermal poncho we can drop. The infrared goggles, what does this do even? Huh. I don't know if we need this. But we'll drop it here. We're bringing the crowbar. Okay, so we got all of our equipment just sort of stashed away here. Command center, go. Okay. The crowbar and the padlock is our only lead right now. Looking at the game, I don't think I'm going to be able to finish it today. We might need to go another Saturday. Alright, let's go. We've got one thing to do. Well, we could also cook the crabs, I guess. Anyway, here, the hydroponic growth chamber. It's padlocked. Let's try the crowbar. Hey, there we go. And the crowbar is just gone? So the crowbar is only used for this. Alright. Let's hope there's no giant synth in there. There's a... That looks like an oxygen tank to me. A couple tapes. What is that? A dead synth? Huh. Why is a dead synth important? A note. Oh, the rest of the poem! Evolution is hidden. Ah, there we go. So if we didn't get the dream for reside, we would have eventually gotten it from this. So okay, fair enough. It seems like there's two ways of getting the password, which is fair enough. Some that reside will stand by her side and help her to stitch in good time. Now, evolution is hidden. Hidden by curtains and heavy around are terrible cracks to be seen, but the trick is to only look where you're going and never look where you've been. The landlady sits in the cloak which she knits at the very first step of the stairs, and when every last man has squeezed into place, then all of her rooms will be bare. What is this? A poem from my mother. Huh. So now if I read the poem, it's complete, right? Okay. Anything else we can take? There's some tapes here. Dat synth. Dat synth 3. Dat synth 1. Alright, we got 3 dat synths. What's this? Weird plant. Do I want to keep this weird plant? Huh. I guess I could... I don't know what I'm gonna do with it for now. Don't want to use it on this. Did I just eat it? I have indigestion from eating a dead synth. Yeah, I guess it's not important if we can eat it. I can't interact with that. But I got this. I'm out of energy. That's the oxygen tank though, for sure. Alright, let's cook up some crabs real quick. That's the oxygen tank. For sure it's the oxygen tank. Let's get these done first though. Fried crab. Crab cooked? Crabs do not make that little squeaking noise though. So we got 2 cooked crabs. Very nice. Alright. So Can we... How heavy is this tank? I mean, I'm not even carrying that much. Well, we got these tapes. I don't know how you... They don't look like VHS tapes. They look like audio tapes. So let's go back to the control room. And those audio tapes are played on that small computer. Let's, I should have just taken the stairs. It would have been shorter. Let's head up here. Now, let's have a look at these DAT synths. I'm pretty sure it plays into here, right? That's synth 3, 2, 1. No? Oh wait, no. The audio tapes are upstairs, aren't they? There's a radio or something up here. It was... That's the lab, this is the command center. Okay, at least we're going somewhere. Here we go. So let's... play?
10 years, and what do I have to show? An expensive dream of an old man to prove the obvious. Nothing else. Not now, and maybe not ever. The lab is a mess, but it's finally empty. The largest synthate had slaughtered every living plant there, was crouched on the rotting corpses devouring CO2. The plants which were going to save the world turn out to be the plants to end all plants. I killed it with kindness in the end. I gave it everything it ever wanted. I emptied the O2 reserve into the lab. Respiration never was its strong point. It was still just only enough, though. I haven't had the nerve to go back in yet. Maybe I'll never have to.
He killed it with O2? Let's check that synth 2. What was this before? Can't remember. Dat oxygen, right. I think I've listened to that.
I went to the AEB again today, late in the afternoon when the CO2 was rising and there was small chance of seeing them. The monitors have been giving me curious readings for a couple of weeks, but nothing I could put my finger on. The O2 did dip below the threshold for just an hour or so in October, but was that long enough to trigger the synths? If they're loose, then it won't be long before they're active, and I have no idea what the implications of that may be. I'm going to keep looking around down there until I know for sure. I think I might be able to lure them out with the extinguishers. I really hope this whole thing is a complete waste of my time, but I have to be sure.
There were 2 clues in that. Did you hear? I went out late in the day when the CO2 levels were higher and they're more likely to appear, and he lured them out with O2 canisters, was it? How do I rewind?
I went to the AEB again today, late in the afternoon when the CO2 was rising and there was small chance of seeing them. The monitors have been giving me curious readings for a couple of weeks, but nothing I could put my finger on. The O2 did dip below the threshold for just an hour or so in October, but was that long enough to trigger the synths? If they're loose, then it won't be long before they're active, and I have no idea what the implications of that may be. I'm going to keep looking around down there until I know for sure. I think I might be able to lure them out with the extinguishers. I really hope this whole thing is a complete waste of my time, but I have to be sure.
Right, the CO2 extinguishers. Alright, let's, how do I eject? Drop that. Let's listen to Dat Synth 3.
I'm in the AEB, scouting the northern perimeter path. It will be dark in an hour or so. I should go to the site and tell them. Talk to Abel. Tell him Tell him what? Tell him the crazy story of a crazy man? The plants to end all plants? It feeds on air and wants to tear the breath from inside you? I need some time to think this through. I'll never get the synths out of here unless I can flush the biome clean. No one would survive that. But how can I make them understand and believe what I've done? I must talk to Abel. Maybe there's still a way.
The only way to get rid of the synths is to flush the biome clean. I have a feeling Russell might have had a hand in setting the fire. Well, we have indigestion and we're getting tired. Are we carrying stuff that we don't need? What is this memo? Mike Abel, that's the guy. Password is house. So that's the guy he was just saying that he needed to convince. Thirsty, huh? Okay, we're gonna have a sleep. Get our energy back up. Because we got a canister for oxygen. What's this? Alright. Energy's top notch. Our nutrition's a little low, but we're not hungry yet. Let's go get that canister. How heavy is it? It is very heavy. Okay. Too bulky to stash. Alright. Let's make our way down. Getting this to the evolution biome is gonna be a pain. Well, first we gotta get it to the ocean biome. Can't interact with anything. Alright, at least we're not losing energy just from carrying it around. Ocean biome, go. He was trying to raise the O2 levels, so how burning the biome do that? Still, do synths actually attack plants? Minea asks. I don't think the plants don't attack plants, they attack animals because they're going for CO2. And I think he was trying to raise the O2 levels, but because he raised the oxygen, everything became more flammable, I guess, because fire burns oxygen, right? So, how do I... Half full. 13% was half full? So this reserve tank is going up by like 7%. This isn't dropping at all. All right, let's get this thing full. Oxygen full. All right, stop the siphon. So we have a full oxygen tank. And we have energy. Let's save right here. We'll overwrite that one. Vladimir Ryu asks, how is your hair always immaculate? I don't think it's immaculate. I mean, it gets messy when it gets long. I got it cut like 2 weeks ago, so it's in the perfect state right now. It takes like a week or two for my hair to grow back out. Last week looked a bit weird. Anyway, we're carrying this oxygen tank. Let's get the lift going. All right, we just gotta go for it, I think. It's nighttime. It's turning daytime. Alright. Nighttime is not a good time because CO2 levels are high. Right? Is that how it works? Wait. Plants breathe out at night, right? Plants breathe out at night, which means the synths shouldn't be around at night, right? Late in the day. Or is it the other way around? I always get confused. Can I drop this for a while? I gotta put on this. Alright, I do have adrenaline on me if I need it. Because carrying this thing around is gonna kill my energy. Alright, here we go. New tank. Oxyacetylene torch. There we go. Well, alright then. My gas mask, is it full? It's full. I can't see anything. Hey, what's this? Fuses? Yes, thank you very much. Fuses, thank you very much. Corned beef. Good to know that there's some corned beef here. Okay, we're in the access tunnel. This should lead to the evolution basement. What is that noise? Something is not working as intended. Alright. I can't see. This is the lift. Okay. We have some things here. Which one's the power? Circulatory fans, heaters, soil bed fans, air pumps, filter scrubber, rain machines, reverse osmosis, basement lights, UV peroxide, basement lights. We could... What is this? Filter scrubber, reverse osmosis. We'd want to get the lift pod. Okay. What is that? Power is not connected, right? It says power connected now? Oh. That is on fire. I have a CO2 thing here. What's that? Another fuse? Okay, I think some of those fuses blew. All the fuses blew. Oh, shit. I should not have put the fuses down before connecting the power. That's a reload. That's a reload. We're 85% complete though. We saved here? Where are we going? Rainforest. My understanding of electronics is basic, and I should have connected the power first, maybe take the fuses out first, and then, you know, never mind, we know what we're doing. I should save when I get there, right? The sprinklers. Yeah, I should, I need to find those sprinklers. I don't know what sprinklers they're talking about. Alright, let's just make our way back. It's so hard to see things at night, but I guess that's realistic. Use a fuse for the sprinklers because hallucination. Was there a fuse for the sprinklers? Alright. Oh, I forgot. I need to put on my... Did our breath go out? No. Okay. So we put the tank down, grab the torch, make our way through again. Alright, let's grab that fuse. Is that another one? Okay. 2 fuses there. Head on down. Head over here. Okay. Let's take these out first. Let's save. This is a good place to save. We'll override that one. Let's connect the power first. Is it gonna catch fire? It catches fire. Okay. What's this thing? Can I can't interact with it anymore. Okay. Got another fuse there. Alright. Now, let's see if we put the fuses back in, do they just blow? No? They're good? Now, is there a sprinkler system? Fans, heaters, soil bed fans, air pumps, filter scrubbers, rain machines, reverse osmosis, basement lights, UV peroxide, water pumps. We're gonna wanna put all the water stuff. Can we get the lights back on? The lights are back on. So power is working. But the lights aren't important. Well, I don't know, we'll leave the lights on for now. We need soil bed fans, heaters, circulatory fans, air pumps, filter scrubbers. The lift, the pod controls. Let's have a look around. See if we... Can we turn things on for the accelerated ocean biome? Power, water. There's no misters. There are rain machines though. Let's turn them on. To go for 4 hours a day? It does have to sort of make up for lost time. So we'll get rain going. Let's go to air condition, pollution, rain machines, air tanks. Air tank not responding. So we need air tank and soil bed fans. So this deals with pollution, right? Alright, so we gotta regenerate. Do we have enough power? Yeah. You can see up here, every time we turn something on, power consumed is going up. We gotta make sure we don't consume more power than we're generating. So the air is leaking into rainforest, so we want to deal with that. Alright. So that's dealing with pollution. What's that? O2 in air. So we have an O2 reserve. Air tank. We gotta get the air tank working. Can I take this off, actually? I'm hungry, thirsty, and cold. Let's eat the crab. So, what was the air pumps, was it? So let's turn off the lights. Is that what we needed? Air quality... No. Air condition. Pollution. It was the... Okay, the air tanks... We got the rain going? Rain will be for 4 hours a day. Soil bed fans are on. Air tanks are now responding. Dangerous levels detected. So air temperature needs to be fixed. Humidity needs to be fixed. CO2... You can see CO2 is spreading in the rainforest biome. How do we do this? O2 in air. 16.3%. Should it be higher? It should be about 20%, right? O2 reserve. Pumping ocean air tank, emergency oxygen in O2 reserve. Can I pump tank to tank controls, tank to biome controls, ocean? Pump air to tank. Or do I want to take the ocean biome and pump to balance out the oxygen? The rainforest has the highest. Oh no, savanna has the highest oxygen in air. So let's pump savanna to evolution. And that should start raising things, right? Air volume is going up. Oxygen in air is going up, okay. Air volume is 76.4% in the savanna, much higher than the rest. Rainforest is actually kind of low. But air volume's going up, oxygen's going up. So if we look at pollution, or at least this is CO2 in air. It's too high. O2 in air. Rainforest is going down. How do I pump O2? I can only go from the reserve to nothing. Do I want O2 in the reserve? Ocean air tank. Emergency oxygen in O2 reserve. Can I just pump O2 directly into evolution? Air volume's going up, oxygen in air. Let's stop pumping that. Can I pump from the evolution to the savanna? Or do I want it to go to the rainforest? Huh. I mean, I've sort of been leaking air into the rainforest biome for a while. Can I pump air to the savanna? Do I want to like empty out the air from here into the savanna? Or do I want to empty it to the rainforest and then clean it up in the rainforest? So, pump it to the rainforest. And then I will take the savanna air and fill it to the evolution, I guess? We gotta up the rain in the rainforest biome, though. To deal with all this pollution. Okay, this is the part where we need to regenerate the evolution biome. Air tanks. We're doing something there. Air seals, soil bed fans. Are they all going? Soil bed fans are all going. We'll want to get these going as well, since pollution is going around. Okay, the ocean biome's still dead. I don't know if we need that alive, but we're now emptying this air into the rainforest. Tank to tank controls, tank to biome controls. We only have this O2 reserve here. Everything's fine on soil. Water clarity? Seems like this could still go for a bit longer. Let's just up that time. Salinity's fine, ocean temperature's fine. Ocean O2 is... Why is the bubbler not on? Wave machine is on. Bubbling machine. Oh, this is like the soil bed fans, right? Okay, so air source ocean air tank, that's fine. Or... Can I use the O2 reserve if I use the O2 reserve for the bubbling machine, it will increase the oxygen in the ocean biome, which we could then use to dilute the pollution, right? Air volume is now pretty much empty in the evolution biome. So we now want to take savanna air, tank to biome, push air into biome. No action, wait. Tank to tank controls, evolution, pump air. So is this now going up? It's now going up. So now we're evening out the oxygen in the air for evolution and savanna. Right? 17.8%. It's still going down. Why is it going down? Huh. Pumping to the rainforest seems like a better choice since there's more trees, but you'll have to deal with the pollution there. Yeah. Because the oxygen in the air is not going up here. We have plenty of air volume in the savanna. Oxygen in air is 18, pollution is 10%. Pollution in the rainforest and the evolution biome have balanced out. They're both at about 10.7, 10.6%. Pumping savanna air to the evolution biome isn't doing much. I think I have to go to the ocean biome and get O2 into the air. I think. Yeah, let's stop this, because it didn't change much. Okay, my character is really thirsty and really cold, but we've been going for quite some time. I guess I could go one more part. We'll go one more part today, but we gotta take a break right now. So let's take a quick break, and I'll go one more part because I want to see if I can solve this problem. Biosys. Alright, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and stick around. I'm gonna go one more part today, so we get 3 parts of Biosys, because I want to see if I can get at least much closer to completing the game. Thanks for watching. Stick around. Bye.